My cherished child, pause now, and let the weight of these words settle gently into the depths of your spirit, like a soft rain nourishing parched soil. This message is not a fleeting whisper or a chance occurrence. It is a divine orchestration, crafted with care to envelop you in the protective embrace of truth and love. I am not here to stir fear in your heart, but to fortify you, to shield you, to awaken you to the sacred reality unfolding around you. You have been so consumed by the rush of life, so entangled in distractions, so tender from the scars of past betrayals that you may have missed the subtle signs I've woven into your days. For 2 sacred hours, Archangel Michael, radiant in his celestial vigil, has been waiting, pacing the unseen realms, eager to deliver a message of such profound urgency that it can no longer be held back. Open your heart, my child, and listen with every fiber of your being, for this is no jest, no idle tale. It is a divine revelation meant for you, and you alone. Know this: a shadow moved across your life, unseen but deliberate. A private investigator was hired, not by chance, but by someone driven by a tangle of curiosity, obsession, and unspoken questions they lacked the courage to voice directly. This was no casual act. Money changed hands, detailed instructions were given, and a quiet pursuit began, with eyes watching you from the edges of your existence. Not out of malice, not at first, but out of a desperate need to understand the enigma of your presence, the mystery of your silence, the radiance of your smile. You've walked through your days unaware of these unblinking gazes, moving through life's rhythms while someone lingered in the shadows, seeking answers they could not find in the warmth of your light or the cadence of your voice. They wanted to know you, to unravel the parts of you they could not reach, and so they sent another to follow the trail of your quiet moments. But I, the Lord your God, am the keeper of all hidden things, the one who brings light to what is concealed in darkness. I have seen every secret, every whispered plan, and now the time has come for the truth to rise like the dawn. This is not a scripted drama, not a fleeting story to entertain. It is your life, unfolding like a sacred mystery that has caused even the heavens to pause in awe. The man sent to investigate you was no stranger to the ways of the world. Once he turned from me, using his talents to unearth pain and secrets in the lives of others, digging into shadows for profit. But when he turned his gaze upon you, something within him faltered. He saw your purity, the quiet prayers you whispered in solitude, the old wounds you've carried in silence, never revealing to the world. Those glimpses of your soul broke something in him. His heart cracked open, and instead of completing his task, he repented. He abandoned his assignment, turned away from his client, and sought me, confessing what he had seen, not to the one who hired him, but to the heavens. This is where Archangel Michael stepped into the story, his presence a radiant shield around you, his voice seeking to pierce the walls you've built around your heart, walls forged from the pain of past betrayals, from moments when trust was shattered like fragile glass. My child, if you allow this message to sink deep into your spirit, if you let it breathe within you, those walls will crumble, not through force, but through the gentle, unstoppable power of truth. Pause now. Let your soul rest in this moment and feel the sacred weight of what is being revealed. If you're receiving this message through a video platform, take a moment to subscribe, ensuring you remain connected to the divine instructions yet to come. These are not mere stories. They are guideposts, beacons of light leading you toward your breakthrough, your peace, your destiny. Turn on notifications, for the next message is closer than you realize, carrying warnings and revelations you cannot afford to miss. Let me guide you deeper, beloved, into the heart of this truth. The one who hired this investigator did not act with the intent to wound you, not in the beginning. Their actions were born of wonder, of a love tangled in fear, of questions they could not bring themselves to ask. They wondered why you withdrew, why your light seemed to shift, why your responses grew quiet, like a melody fading into the distance. Instead of approaching you with courage, they chose a path that felt safe for them, though it trespassed upon the sanctity of your spirit. Now they are gripped by fear, aware they've crossed a spiritual line, a boundary that heaven itself has marked. My eyes are upon them, and heaven does not slumber. You may feel the sting of betrayal as these words unfold, but hear this truth you've long forgotten. You are protected, not only in body, but in spirit, in heart, in the very energy that surrounds you. This is why the investigator confessed, why Michael intervened, why you are hearing this message now. You are cloaked in a divine light, an unshakable covering, and no weapon formed against you will ever prosper. You have not wandered blindly through life, my child. You have walked beneath my wing, even in moments when my presence felt distant, when your nights were heavy with tears, when your prayers seemed to echo unanswered into the void. All along, I was weaving a tapestry of truth, preparing it to rise in your favor, to shine as a testament to my faithfulness. Someone is about to step forward, trembling not with anger but with shame. They thought they had lost you forever, and in their desperation, they made a choice that now haunts their conscience. But your heart has been shaped by my hands for a higher purpose, a calling far greater than their curiosity or suspicion. You are called to listen with your spirit, not your emotions, for this is the beginning of a shaking that will not break you, but will forge you anew. You were never meant to be the subject of someone's investigation. You were meant to be their revelation, a mirror reflecting the light of my glory. Breathe deeply now, for I am still speaking, and my voice carries the weight of eternity. What I share with you is not fiction, not a fleeting fantasy. It is a spiritual reality, as real as the air you breathe. The investigator, the man who was caught, was stopped in his tracks by a single moment. A photograph of you, captured in solitude, unaware of the lens. No words were spoken, no conversation recorded, just the quiet power of your presence, the unspoken story in your eyes. In that image, he saw something that pierced his soul, something that felt like a prayer gazing back at him. That moment haunted him, disturbed his sleep, unraveled his carefully guarded control. He thought he was chasing secrets for a paycheck, but what he encountered was priceless. You, marked by my voice, my mercy, my love. Your energy carries my presence, and that is why you unsettle people, why they cannot forget you, why even those who walk away find themselves drawn back, unable to escape the pull of your spirit. Archangel Michael stands near you now, his radiant presence surrounding your space with light, not only to protect, but to reveal. This is not merely about what was done in secret. It is about why heaven is stepping into your story with such urgency. You are entering a season where secrets lose their power, where hidden conversations and whispered plans are exposed, dismantled, and turned back in your favor. You've felt it, haven't you? The shift in the air, the strange dreams that linger in your waking hours, the way people look at you with confusion, attraction, or resistance. You've wondered why this pressure surrounds you, why your spirit feels pressed. It is not pressure, my child. It is the gravity of divine timing, pulling you into alignment with my purpose. A storm is passing, and behind it lies a door, one that someone who once closed it is about to approach again, their hands trembling with humility. But you will not open that door with fear. You will open it with discernment, with the wisdom I have placed within you. Let me take you back to the moments when your silence was misunderstood, when your calmness was mistaken for coldness, when people walked away because they couldn't handle the depth of your spirit. You were never ordinary, my child. You carry a peace that unsettles the unhealed, a strength that confounds the fragile, a light that pierces the darkness. The one who sent the investigator thought you would crumble after they left, but you became fire. In secret, with tears and whispered prayers in the dark, you rebuilt yourself with me. You sought messages like this not because you are weak, but because your spirit recognizes my voice speaking directly to you. You are not fragile. You are forged, refined by every trial, every tear, every moment of quiet endurance. Now listen carefully, for this is critical. The investigator left something behind, a note, not for his client, but for a spiritual center, left anonymously in a moment of conviction. It read, "The one you're searching for is not hiding anything, but you are. I suggest you stop before heaven gets involved." That was when I sent my angels, when I whispered to Michael, "Go, Wait until my child opens their spirit, and when they do, speak. And now, here you are, receiving this message, with Michael's voice echoing in your soul, stirring the embers of your faith. If this message has stirred your spirit, do not turn away halfway. Subscribe, follow, and turn on notifications, for this is not about videos. It is about divine updates for your life, sacred instructions for your next step. You've missed signs before. Do not miss the ones that are coming. Heaven is speaking, and I am watching over you with unwavering love. Forgive them, my child. Yes, even the one who invaded your privacy, who watched from a distance instead of approaching with courage. I am crafting a story in you that requires a heart purified by grace, a comeback that will astonish those who thought they had you figured out. Not everyone who smiles at you is your ally. Not everyone who asks how you are cares for your healing. But that is no matter. I am clearing your path, exposing motives, closing the eyes of those who seek your future without my permission. Your destiny is not their business, it is mine, and I guard it with fierce love. In the days ahead, watch for a message, an apology, an awkward attempt to reconnect. It may come from an unfamiliar number, a stranger's voice, or in the quiet of an unexpected encounter. When it does, pause. Do not speak from the pain of betrayal. Speak from the power of my truth within you. You have nothing to fear, nothing to hide, for the truth is now working in your favor, weaving a tapestry of restoration. This is only the beginning, my child, a prelude to the wonders I am unfolding in your life. Stay with me, for what I say next will shift something deep within your soul, like a key turning in a long-locked door. This moment is not random. It is perfectly aligned with prayers you've whispered in the dark, on cold nights when you stared at the ceiling, wondering if I was listening. I was, my child. I was always listening. The investigator was caught because I allowed it. The truth surfaced because I ensured it would. I love you too much to let anyone invade your peace without consequence. This is not about vengeance. It is about revelation, about showing you what has been happening behind closed doors so you will trust the whispers of your soul, the ones that told you something was amiss. You were right. You've always been right, though you doubted yourself, thinking you were too sensitive, too emotional, too dramatic. No, you were divinely warned, and now you are divinely informed. If you choose to stand still, to shrink back into fear, you will delay the healing I have already released. But if you step forward in faith, if you forgive what has been revealed and protect the tender growth within you, you will witness a shift that defies explanation. Archangel Michael is watching your energy, waiting for your heart to declare, "Yes, I am ready." When it does, he will move swiftly, and what once took years will unfold in days. Doors will swing open, conversations will spark from nowhere, and people will sense your transformation without understanding why. Even the one who sought to study you will either retreat in silence or return in surrender. For when I defend you, no one remains untouched. This is your story, not theirs. You are not just the main character. You are the revelation, the moment that changes everything for those who encounter you. The one who sought to uncover your secrets will now witness your divine promotion, a rise that speaks louder than words. Breathe, for clarity is being gifted to you now, a clarity that will light your path in relationships, in finances, in your calling, in your dreams. The person who hired the investigator wasn't searching for facts. They were searching for peace, and they saw it in you, though they sought it in shadows. Tonight, when you are alone, light a candle if you can. Sit in stillness, silence your phone, let the world fade away, and speak these words aloud, slowly, with intention. I allow the truth to flow. I am ready for clarity. I forgive those who trespassed, and I welcome protection from God and His angels. I release fear. I trust divine timing. I am safe. I am ready. I am seen. Before the week ends, a name, a message, a situation will emerge. A strange coincidence too specific to ignore. When it happens, do not call it strange. Call it God. If this message has opened your eyes and stirred your spirit, subscribe and turn on notifications. The next message will reveal what this person longs to say and what I am about to do with your name in rooms you've never entered. You are not alone. Michael has cleared paths you haven't yet walked, dismantled traps set in secret. What's coming is divine justice, clear, sharp, and full of peace. But let me take you even further, my child, for there is more to this story, more to unveil about the sacred journey you are on. You've wondered why this year felt heavier, why the battles seemed fiercer, why the questions lingered longer than before. It is because something holy was stirring within you, something the enemy saw and feared. Your prayers grew bolder, your heart refused to harden, your eyes began to look upward again, and the darkness trembled. You are crossing a threshold, stepping into the truest version of yourself, the one I created before the world tried to shape you. The investigator, the one who watched you, was merely a pawn in a larger story, a story where I am the author and you are the masterpiece. Within the next 10 days, something significant will unfold, a moment, a message, a connection that feels like time itself pauses to honor you. It may seem small in the natural, but in the spirit, it will resound like thunder. You'll feel it in your bones, in your chest, a knowing that says, "This is it. God is with me." That moment will spark a chain reaction, for the miracle has already been approved. It was only waiting for your heart to align. You are not who you were even a week ago. You've grown in silence, healed in fragments, and now you are ready to be whole. You are ready for love that feels like safety, for opportunities that lift rather than drain, for friendships that cherish your light and guard it fiercely. If this message has held your spirit together, if it has helped you feel seen in your quietest pain, please subscribe and turn on notifications. These are not just messages. They are divine confirmations, alignments meant to guide you into your next breakthrough. Stay connected, for heaven has more to say, and you are too precious, too needed to miss what comes next.